Hello everybody and welcome to Tavern Keeper. This game is still in early access, but let's jump right into it. It is developed by Greenheart Games, the same people who brought us Game Dev Tycoon. Alright, it looks like we're in for a great time. Absolute chaos building a tavern. We're going to try to make a tavern as efficient as possible. I have played already, but we're going to start a new save. Right here in River Bottom. And we will run the tutorial for you guys and everything, and we're just going to play through the 3 levels that are available. We're just going to keep it on balanced. Yeah, jump right into it. Now, one thing I've learned from this game is that 24-hour taverns, as cool as they would sound, don't do well. They don't do bad, but I wouldn't run all of them as a 24-hour.
There's much to do before opening the doors. But where to start? First things first, teaching you how to teach yourself. A checklist on the right side of your screen would certainly be handy. Hovering your cursor over things like checklists can bring up helpful tooltips. Why don't you try it?
Okay.
Phenomenal work!
Ooh.
You mastered tooltips, and thus the secret to mastering the whole game. Now, why not use the camera controls to take a look around?
We can do this, or we can do that, rotate, you know, all of the good things. You can also do that.
Splendid observing. One could say that makes you quite the looker.
Let's clean this
If this was a story
up.
about a garbage dump, you'd be set. But that rubble may deter tavern patrons. Clean it up, won't you? Excellent. That dangerous unfinished floor underneath has a certain rustic charm, but we can do better. Build a tap room.
Which we are going to build our tap room. We're going to start that right there. That's going to be the start of our tap.
Every room needs a door, otherwise it's a coffin. Grim.
Throw a door there so it makes shipping from over here
You're missing a tap.
super easy.
Select it in the build menu, but don't place it yet.
We need a tap.
Is that the angle you want? Try rotating it a bit before placing it. Nice to see things from all angles, isn't it? Now, place that tap wherever you like. People like a place to lean while they order. A bar counter is optimal. Let's build one. Good. Of course, Tavern keeping isn't all gossip and picking furniture. There's hard work to be done as well. Let's just hide.
Let's go ahead and hire our staff here. We're looking for a good server who's also got some janitor and dog fun. I mean, downside, low. So, do we want to deal with that? This would be great, kind of, for later on, for the night owl working graveyards. I like to have a night janitor, which I think we're gonna go with Fabiola. Overall, just solid pick.
Really? Based on those qualifications? Are they a friend of yours? Never mind, it's time to buy drinks. The traveling merchant will be here soon. Click on him when he arrives. You can hurry him along with the game's speed controls if you like.
We do have speed controls up here. We got 238 gold doubloons left, so we shall stock up on a few things, and we need to get a storeroom as well.
Excited to tap that barrel? Select the tap you installed to assign your new beverage to it.
We're gonna speed things up here a little bit.
Bars are great for a
Alright.
quick drink, but tables allow patrons to settle
People
in and stay a while.
Do
Try
like
building
tables. Which, as you can see, I have unlocked like all of them. I've played through this game a few times.
It's a bit plain. Why don't I show you the design mode?
And this is where it gets really fun in
Decorating
this
your
game.
tavern
The
really
design.
makes it your own. Even a humble table becomes an empty canvas ready to transform. You might decorate it with something simple, perhaps place a centerpiece. But why stop there? You can change and tweak every element according to your mood. Ooh, feeling romantic? And you needn't stop at simply decorating. You can design anything you can imagine, piece by piece. Go wild! For now, let's try something simple. Select a piece from the design mode and combine it with the table. You'll have hundreds of options as a tavern keeper, but let's start with 3. That's an interesting choice. Well, there's no accounting for taste. That's enough decorating for now. You've accomplished quite a bit. Perhaps you should save your progress?
Go ahead and keep it at save 1.
Did it save properly? I can't see. Hold on, I'll scoop my candle a little closer to the storybook. Oh! I caught the
Oh
page on
god,
fire.
it's
The
on
story is
fire.
burning. Quick!
Everything was on fire. It was so bad.
Look, everything is fine again. No need to reload for every little fire. I was just having a bit of fun. Narrator humor, you see. One last thing, the stories. A glowing golden book means someone or something has a tale to tell. See, there's one. What sort of narrator would I be without a storybook? This is mine. It's a bit magic, you see. The stories inside are your stories, and they follow your choices. There will be quite a lot of stories to tell, all centered in your tavern. You'll find them as little books hovering above characters, items, or locations. Would you like to see how they work? As you can see, your choices progress the story. Simple. Skill choices, however, are a little more complex. The results are determined by your character skills, the difficulty, and a bit of luck. The story continues whether you succeed or fail, And failing is just as fun, sometimes more so. Still, I know even a fun failure can feel like a failure. Don't worry, you can retry spins if you don't like the result. But do be sparing with those respins. If too many build up, we may run into trouble.
Ooh, alright. We got some choices here. What kind of trouble? Maybe we can figure it out together. If I can retry any result, isn't the spin meaningless? Or we're friends, you wouldn't let anything bad happen to me. Well, let's just
Well, the issue is with causality.
ask away.
Altering... Wait a second. Using your wits to ply me for more information, eh? Yes, okay, you got me. There is more to it. Let me explain. Nothing truly bad will happen to you if you fail a spin. More or less. It depends on your definition of bad. Anyway, don't worry about it. But respins resist the natural course of events, and tinkering with cause and effect can cause things to go a little pear-shaped. No need to go into it now. You'll have to wait and see. That's choosing chaos for you. Feel free to explore stories and go with your gut. There are no wrong or right answers. There's only the path you choose. I can't wait.
Me either. Alright.
That's the end of my little tutorial. But don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Where would a story be without a narrator?
Exactly.
Now, open those doors. You have a tavern to run.
Let's get open. We need to name it. The graveyard. Now, first thing I want to do is go ahead and we're going to add a storeroom. Remember, we're aiming for efficiency. We're going to build an 11 by 7 right behind the bar area. Add an extra door here. One here. Which this might actually end up shrinking at some point. Then we're going to get a staff room over here in this corner. And a bed. Back to the storeroom.
And your staffer will tend to them. It's smooth sailing
Got
from here.
2 barrels still sitting outside, so we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna speed things up just a little bit. All right, we got our first customers. Yeah. The tap room, we want to get a welcome mat to try to cut down on the amount of footprints that are going to be coming in. Go ahead and speed it up a little bit. Remember, we also have to try to make sure that our employee is as happy as possible. Ultimately, I would like to see if we could somehow get a kitchen in to this first level. That would be really cool if we could progress that far. I don't remember if it lets you for this main part of the story. We do need to get a bathroom built, but I want to wait at least until the next day. Throw an outhouse out here. People might not be too happy with not having a bathroom right away, but it's okay. We need the money, obviously, before we can just have everything. there is the loan shark option, which, I mean, the interest rates are, that one's not terrible, but at the end of the day, I don't like to take loans a lot. There are some aspects of this game where you kind of need to, though, so we do want to get other employees at some point. Some lighting is a big thing that I like to make sure we have. They are a lot slower than I expected. Up here we can switch this from analog over to digital, which we're gonna do.
Closing time. Off hours are a good opportunity to manage rooms and furnishings, or you could simply speed up the clock.
Very true, we could. So once midnight hits, it's gonna pull the money for everything. Cool. I forgot to put a door. They don't have a door into the staff room. Silly me. We have 140 gold, which we're gonna add another door. Oh, sorry, I had to sneeze. We're gonna actually end up moving this table over here. Make it like that. Then we're gonna go to the outdoor section, choose an outhouse. We're gonna add the outhouse and another welcome mat. Somehow it's not in the water. I don't understand that part, but I'm not here to judge or critique. Do another welcome mat right here. We are trying to limit the amount of dirt early game. And then we only have 21 points, so hopefully by the next day we can possibly get another employee that will primarily run as a janitor. If we can get one, it's also a server slash janitor, that would be great.
The dawn of a fresh day. The opportunities are endless, so long as no one comes to throw a wrench in the works.
Oh, as long as nobody comes to throw a wrench in the works. Let's... Oh, there she is. Miss Dorothy Chadius.
A severe-looking human woman in a pressed suit enters your tavern. She sweeps her gaze across the tap room and approaches the bar with confident, efficient strides. How rustic. One mug of your finest beverage. You slide the mug across the counter and hold out your hand for payment. The woman presses a crisply folded sheet of paper into it instead. My name is Dorothy Chadius, guild representative. You have been served.
Huh? What is this? No, I served you. See the mug?
Notice of official censure by the guild for operating an unlicensed tavern. Did you think you wouldn't be caught? We saw your deed filed. It's a matter of public record. She taps the seal on the folded document. It's all in here. The rules, your transgressions, and the consequences.
What guild? I didn't join any guilds. Well, obviously, that's why she's here. Am I under arrest? Are you a constable?
The woman slaps a badge down on the countertop with a tight, proud smile. I'm a representative of the Tavern Keepers Guild. We oversee all the taverns in the land. She lifts her chin, gazing reverently into the distance. People rely on taverns to unwind and socialize under the professional care of a guild-certified tavern keeper. But you, her brow furrows, you are not certified.
So what? Sorry, I didn't know. I'm happy to be certified. I mean, I think we should just get certified.
I have registered you as a guild applicant. The first step to move your application forward is to earn a 1-star ranking for your tavern. She drops a large, crisply folded map on the counter. This map shows the locations of reputable distributors of food and drink. Take this as well. She places a beautiful crystal bottle on the table beside the map. It's filled with golden, frothy liquid. She gestures to the bottle. This is a tavern elemental, a provisional advisor of a sort. She's agreed to work with you full-time if your membership is approved. A small figure forms in the swirling liquid and waves cheerfully at you. They know everything there is to know about the business. This one's name is Hops, I believe.
Ooh. We got our elemental, which is just so cool in this game. I love this feature. She'll just be watching me all the time. That's weird. Thanks so much. I hope we'll be friends. So I shouldn't drink this?
The figure in the bottle swirls around and makes a few gestures in your direction that are startlingly obscene for such a tiny beverage sprite. I really wouldn't recommend it, unless you're aiming to have the worst bathroom experience of your life.
Ah, good to know.
Dorothy favors you with another tight smile and reaches out to shake your hand. Her grip is firm and dry, like her personality. Best of luck to you in the application process. Attain a 1-star rating, and we'll be in touch. As she strides away, it occurs to you that she never paid for her drink. On the counter, Hop swirls around in her bottle to give you a big thumbs up.
Alrighty.
So the long arm of bureaucracy has found you even in the depths of the swamp. At least you've made a friend.
I haven't advised anyone in ages. This'll be fun.
This will be so fun. Alright, so we need to obtain a 1-star. We're already at a 1/2 star. So we need 2 more patrons. I still want to get other employees. Service category and drinks category. Our drinks are 1.5 stars currently, but this is only a 1/2 star. Which right up here on this map, we can go over to here, or even here. We have all these different options and a food category, which is just common rats and swamp rats. Let's check. Here we have temperature, brightness, filth, noise, decoration, damage, and flammability. Let's click on temperature. It's a little chilly in the staff room, so we're going to want to get a fireplace. And possibly, depending on how well we do, we might even get another tap. Have a couple of options for drinks. I think I'm gonna shrink this room though. Maybe we extend the tap room out this door. Just speed things up. Oh, Jefferson apple butter. He's got a story.
A scruffy young man with a friendly face and ink-stained hands peers around the tap room. He scratches some notes on a scroll with a tattered quill, then sidles up to the bar and flashes an ingratiating smile. Hello, would you happen to be the owner of this tavern? The name's Jefferson, ace reporter. I'm looking for front-page material for our next Gazette, and I was hoping to ask you about your tavern. On the record, of course.
Whose first issue? My tavern is definitely hot news. Go ahead. You're an ace reporter, but I've never heard of you. Well, the tavern is hot news, so might as well.
Really? A wave of relief washes over his face, but he squashes it quickly. That is to say, I knew I'd get the scoop. Let's see here. He chews the tip of his quill and scans over his scroll with a furrowed brow. Right. As everybody knows, this tavern has been vacant ever since the previous owner sank in a freak quicksand accident years ago. How do you come to own the place?
I just showed up. Is that okay? It's mine now, right? I won it in a card game from some mysterious stranger. Off the record, I think I forged the deed of ownership. We won it in a card game.
I like it. That adds a bit of intrigue to the piece. The readers will be eager to see if that goes awry in unsettling and ironic ways. Did this mysterious stranger have glowing eyes? No, don't tell me. Jefferson scribbles rapidly. The important thing is, you've got the doors open. What's your business strategy going forward?
Do the bare minimum, then open a better tavern somewhere else. To make this the best highest rated tavern in the land, honestly, no idea. I've never done this before. I'm aiming to make this the highest rated tavern in the land.
Jefferson thumps a fist on the bar. Darn right. You and me, we're two of a kind, my friend. They might say you're out of your depth, Jefferson, and a swamp can never support a daily periodical, Jefferson, but we know better.
I'm not sure that applies to running a tavern. Yeah, sure. We're two peas in a pod, that's us, or no, please don't lump us in together. Yeah, why not? You know, he seems nice.
Apparently,
Nothing like having a
exhausted his
reporter
line
as
of
a friend.
questioning, he rolls the parchment closed. Well, that's all I have. Thanks for your time. I'll be off. This story isn't going to write itself. That's the job of an ace reporter. Jefferson stuffs the scroll into his jerkin, dramatically raising his quill and waving it above his head. To the presses!
To the presses. Ooh. We do need to get... Which merchant will be here in 10 hours. So, that's fine. We can restock then. We close in an hour. We got 129 gold, which... I mean... we might as well just go ahead and extend that. And we want to get a potbelly stove. Place it in there. The staff room. We have 52 gold left. Let's see. Yasmin is the only graveyard shift preferred currently. He's a really good chef and server. Janitor and Dogbody are pretty good too. Downside is they're messy. You know, that's fine. And then I want to grab work schedule. We're going to place that down. Open the schedule, and we're going to change Yasmin to working nights. Which, no need to focus on this, just Dogbody and Janitor. Dogbody also fixes things, so if anything happens to break, and then this game, you never know. All right. Let's just speed up time, get on to the next day. Yeah, I think I'm gonna shorten the storeroom to about right here at some point. Grand opening, new tavern in River Bottom. Though most things in River Bottom are sinking into the muck, one business is on the rise. An abandoned building in the bog crossing got a new lease on life with the grand opening of the hottest and only new tavern in town. The Chronicle was on the scene, landing an exclusive interview with the proprietor. We hear they won the property in a game of cards, but it was clear that more than luck was on their side. Though they've only just opened, you can expect great things ahead, sure to become a pillar of River Bottom community. This future paragon vowed to make this the best, highest rated tavern in the land. Our recommendation, give them a shot. If you see the Chronicle's ace reporter, Jefferson Applebottom, at the bar, buy him a drink. Cheers. That dude wants free drinks. Deposed Dark Lord spotted at Farmer's Market buys tomatoes, swamp gas, or marsh spirit. Exclusive first-hand account. Local man claiming to speak to frogs breaks his silence. Alright. Price, free first issue only.
Well, now your story is out there. People across the land may be reading all about you as we speak. Exciting. Intrusive.
Do you worship any gods? There's one for pretty much everything. My favorite is Pef, god of sneezes.
Here he comes. Mr. Merchant. Hello, my friend. What have you brought for us today? Hopefully something good. Ooh, never mind. We're just gonna grab two of these. Ooh, one of those. Or we could grab two of these. I think we're just gonna grab one of those. For now, we will get fully stocked up. If anything, we will shorten this, but extend it out back That way it's more like a long corridor that stores things, I guess. I have plans for this little area. It's so nice that the night shift and day shift can just share the bed, so we're not spending $50 every time we try to hire somebody on a different shift. Not a great day for profits. Let's go to the menu and see. We got this going for $8. Can we? We're gonna be one of those hipster bars. Beer is $10. It is
Seems we're in
rainy.
for a rainy night.
What could go wrong with this much rain? We could open for 24 hours. It's just, from my own experience, you don't get a lot of customers. You'll get some, but I mean, with their skill set being that they are good at serving as well, maybe we try anyway and go full 24-hour tavern. Why not? Might as well. Even one or two extra customers during the night would be nice. We got 28 gold to spend. That is not good. So we'll go to decorative, which like I said, I have basically everything unlocked. We're gonna go look for just a rug. I like that. It fits the aesthetic of being in a swamp. Let's go check the price of lighting, because I don't remember. Yeah. We could get a candle stand. Doesn't do too much. I mean, we could put one... I think we're going to wait until we can get some lanterns. Which, I mean, we could go the risky route. Get a loan from the loan shark for like 180. Or even 105. But that total cost is 150 because of 39% interest rate. Guys, if you're ever going for a loan and they say the interest rate is 39, don't get it. I'm sure that she's just super bored with nothing to do at the night, just cleaning constantly, but you never know. Maybe we'll get some customers. Somebody who wants a drink at 3 a.m. or something. Joe has a storybook.
What have we here? A tavern of this caliber must have the tastiest brews in Riverbottom. A stout man in a stained apron stomps up to the bar. His bushy grey eyebrows obscure his eyes, but do nothing to soften the voice reverberating from his broad-barreled chest. He seems human, but you'd swear from his stride that he has some dwarf in his lineage somewhere. It's a great pleasure to meet you. The name's... His brow furrows. Joe. The name's Joe. Joe Town Guy.
Joe Town Guy. That's your real name? Joe Town Guy?
It surely was last time I checked. He chortles good-naturedly, laughing it off, but surreptitiously wipes a bit of sweat from his brow. Yes, indeed. The name is Joe Townman, as sure as swamp rats are damp. That isn't important, though. What's important is your selection of beverages.
All right, there's something going on here. Got too many names. Fine, what can I get for you, Mr. Townman? Townman? So, is it Joe Town Guy Townman?
Yes. Joe licks his lips as he surveys your tap setup. He's only a head and a half taller than the bar itself, so he gets a good close look.
I'll have a mug of whatever you have on the tap, please and thank you.
You fill a mug and slide it across the bar. He takes a deep swig, then promptly chokes and spits it across the surface of the bar.
That was rude. Hey, don't spit on my bar. What's wrong with you? Whoa, I'm sorry. Are you okay? Was it bad? Nah, don't spit on my bar.
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with your beverage selection? You serve this swill to customers?
Mr. Town Guy shakes his head, eyebrows swaying.
But I don't blame you. I blame that merchant and his little boat. If only there was somewhere nearby you could go to buy proper drinks.
He reaches up very slowly and slides a map onto the countertop.
Somewhere that won the Golden Toad Award 7 years running.
He wants to sell us stuff. Something tells me you know exactly the place. Yeah, that would be really convenient. Oh well.
Oh no, I don't know much about that sort of thing. I'm just a regular farmer, maybe.
Actually, Joe absently takes a sip of his drink and smacks his lips thoughtfully. You notice he doesn't spit it out.
By crockery, how could I ever forget Moss Barrel Brewery? Joe Moss Barrel brews the finest drinks in Riverbottom, or my name isn't Tom Joe Guy.
Fine, you've sold me, kind stranger. I'll look into it. It isn't. You've changed your name 3 times already.
His brow furrows as he thinks back over the conversation.
No, I don't. Surely you're mistaken. Who would I be, if not Tim Jobman?
Okay. The first was Joe Town Guy. Then Joe Towman. And then it was Tom Joe Guy? John Tom Guy. Let's search, because even I can't keep up sometimes. Nailed it.
You successfully recite the names back to him, and the sweat on his brow begins to drip.
Yes, Joe, Tom, Town Guy, Townman, Joe Guy by birth. My parents were cruel.
He watches closely to gauge your reaction, then throws up his hands in defeat.
Stones and stumps, you've seen through my ruse. I'm sorry, it was my nephew's idea. Drum up a little business, you understand. We really are the best brewery around. I'll send you a few free barrels to prove it. Come on by if you want more.
All right, well, I mean, we're getting some free barrels, so that's cool. No harm done. We got to pay in 15 hours. Question marks in 11 hours. Which we might want to order a couple of barrels. But we want some more customers first. Honestly, we're going to see if we can afford to do this. We don't have enough money. I was going to put a table in the staff room. That way, our employees have somewhere to sit in their free time, do whatever. Down here, we could just extend the tap room.
Whoops.
Oh, a bit of chaos. Work schedule is covered in filth. May not be the most ideal for how to get around, but efficiency is key in running a successful tavern. That way it's boop, storeroom, keg. Shall all work out in the end. All right, a bit better today. We got 93. Let's lantern there. Lantern there. In case we get anybody at night, we don't want them getting lost trying to find the outhouse. I don't even know if that's possible. Oh, we got a present. Let's go ahead and open that. See what we got. A boiler. Yay. Which the boiler we could just put it back here for a little added decoration. I'm not sure. Gary the Skull. That's Mr. Skull to you. Let's see. We could do a bulletin board. Maybe put that here. Yeah. I like that area. Alright. Can't spend any more until we pay bills so we don't go in the negatives. Let's speed up time. Bills have been paid, leaving us with 33. It's not enough for much of anything. Could do some stuff in the design. Maybe make the table look a bit better. I don't even know where we would put a dinghy. Containers, arms, so we could just have weapons laying around. The awesome tools. Vessels, so cups and plates. Kitchen stuff. Books, book stand. Items, just random items. And abacus, in case somebody wants to do math. Could do golden cards. Put those right there. Who doesn't like a good bar game? You gotta love the strange artifact. Textiles. Lots of options. Honestly, there's even different colored lighting, which is super cool. Signs and different artwork. The banner goes on the ground. Or, I mean, I guess right. It's interesting. Or we can put it over the bulletin board. Alright, let's get the night going. And see if we get any night customers, which would be great, but I don't expect really any night customers. Maybe a couple here and there, but at least we got some lights, you know, make it easier to see during the dark. Ooh, stock has been delivered.
Need recreational opportunities, same as patrons. I guess they're all just people. Who'd have thunk?
2 barrels. That mutton looks rough. Extra flavor for patrons, tier 2 and lower when used in stew. Well, can't argue with that. See what they gave us. Schlam's Pride. The 2-star. Very nice. Now, what are we missing here? What we got here? Schlam's Pride, okay. Ah, 2 drinks on our menu. Any of these? A waiting bench or a dartboard? Okay, we need to make more money. Let's go into the menu. Palm Sprite is 15. We're gonna make it $19. The bulletin board's nice because they have to pay to use it. This is what we call capitalism. See, she's doing a great job by herself during the day, keeping everything clean. Usually I would hire a specific designated person to be a janitor during the day. That way they can focus on serving. Let's go ahead and pause. Fireplace of some kind. Let's just add one while we can. Sir, all you have to do is wait a second. There you go. Fireplace. He ran out of patience. It's fine. All right, it is 1:29 a.m. We want to add on to the bar. Eventually adding another tap. Let's add a scroll rack right in here. Let's do the daily chain mail and restock that, which uses up basically the last of our gold. We have another barrel here, so we're okay. Honestly, I kind of want to extend this part out, so maybe we'll do
We are
that.
in the red. Better watch our
Oh no.
finances.
-3 gold. Bankruptcy. If your money stays negative for another 21 hours, you will go bankrupt. Good thing it's only -3. We should be okay. We need to focus on getting 2 drinks on the tap. So we have Flom's
A
Pride.
really orderly poltergeist.
Ooh.
Just did a little
We got a carpenter's wardrobe.
tidying for us.
Nice. A poltergeist did some tidying for us.
Something was cleaned.
Awesome. Which, we did get that little... Why not, you know? Give our staff a little wardrobe to work with. Speed things up a little bit and try to get some money coming in. We go to staff room. We're gonna give them a table, right? Right there. Price 2. We'll just keep it there. So far, it's going great. This area is very dirty. That's okay. As long as we don't get any infestations. Nobody wants that. $53 gold. Which, for 53 gold, what can we... We still don't have enough for another tap. Or a dartboard. Because a dartboard is 80. We could get a small barrel rack and get rid of these two and just consolidate all of our barrels onto one rack, allowing us to shrink the storeroom. Which I like that idea. We're gonna squeeze that right in there. And then, with that, everybody, that's gonna do it for episode 1 of Tavern Keeper. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and like if you're enjoying the content. Lots and lots of content to come on Tavern Keeper. So follow along to see if we can actually build the most efficient tavern possible.